you.
So let's think about the bigger picture, right? So how do you think this project could impact the real world problems and also the industry? How does it affect the industry?
Like I said, this project is rooted in AI for good, AI for inclusivity.
Interesting.
And when we were working on it, our primary goal, like I told you, AI for education. Because I told you, growing up, I had classmates that were deaf.
We're having these challenges.
Hearing issues. They were left behind.
That would have been a very great inspiration for me.
There were hardly any systems. It's sad when you see things like that and there's like literally nothing you can do about it. So being in a position to do something about that right now, to me, is a blessing. You get? And yeah, that's what our system is aimed at. Not just building the systems for.
So you see this being integrated into education.
Not just that, broadcasting. So if blind people needed to watch the news, you'd have people signing what's being said automatically in real time for them. If you had blind and deaf people in airports, you have those systems signing, because the announcements happen in airports all the time, like a delayed flight or the time changing
or whatever.
How do you help like deaf people get that information? So you'd need boards that would sign those information to them, and not just that, in gaming, some of the basic parts of life. And then just basic communication, like basic conversation, social conversation. Imagine your brother or your father or someone had that issue. You would be able to communicate with them easily with systems like this. So yeah, this project is grounded in AI for social impact, AI for good, AI for inclusivity, and yeah, that's what we're looking at now.
That's excellent.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, were there any aha moments you had? Were there any surprising findings in the course of your analysis or you carrying out this project?
Yeah, actually the most surprising thing from the project was how fast AI is, sign languages. Because you would think, okay, it's sign language, there shouldn't be that many like words or dictionary. But the corpus is larger than your basic English, and then the nuances, like I spoke about, or we could just have an end-to-end conversation in English, and it just follows, but it's completely different when it comes to sign language. The signer nuances, there's accent aware, and then the languages are different. There's Chinese Sign Language, there's British Sign Language.
Which is different from British Sign Language, of course.
Yeah, there's British Sign Language, there's American Sign Language, which is both in English but different from British Sign Language.
Oh, wow.
There's Arabian Sign Language, there's Russian, German, there's Nigerian Sign Language. So there are so many different types of sign language. So it was surprising for me to find
those insights.
It is even more varied than our regular spoken English, and that is part of the things we want to do in the future, include some of those things. So yeah, it was like interesting.
Thank you very much. That's very interesting to know. So what do you think the next step of this research would be? Like, how do you see this project evolving in the future and being applied?
Yeah, it just builds on what we were talking about just
earlier,
now. Including as many languages as we can. So our current system only works for English, because we primarily built the data set on our American Sign Language corpus.
Nice.
So yeah, most of the translations right now happen in English, but like we've just touched on, there's so many different sign languages. There's British, Chinese, there's Nigerian. So we want to be in the future be able to incorporate all those languages. Not just that, we want them to be accent aware as well. So there are little nuances, even in the specific language. There are little nuances in different areas. So we want our system to be able to identify those nuances, capture those nuances, and not just that, we want to integrate them into as many platforms as we can. So yeah, that's what we see.
That's very good.
Going forward, yeah.
That's very good. So with all this world of experience and skills that you have accumulated, right? So what advice would you give to future or even current MSc students who would want to carry out similar projects like the one you've done?
Okay, so there are two things I would say. First of all is to be fearless.
Because you could get nervous and
fearless, yeah. Because when I took on this project, to be honest, I wasn't exactly sure of the entire context of the project. So I just always knew when I got to this point that this is what I wanted to do. I wanted
not
to
like
do
you
something.
planned and you knew what the roadmap would be to the end.
Exactly. So when I started for research. I realized I might have a bit more than I could chew. You understand? But I stuck to it.
Of course.
Especially with some support from my friends, good advice from my mentor, telling me, chipping in and telling me I could do it, So
your project supervisor.
Yeah. So be fearless. That's one thing I would say. Be fearless. Challenge yourself. If you don't challenge yourself, you never know your limits. So be fearless. If there's something you feel you want to do, just take it on and then compartmentalize. Chip at it slowly. And then besides that, something I would always say is try to research the limitations too. As much as you want to be fearless, you need to understand the limits to the things you can achieve with the facilities you have at hand. And that's why, group work is important as well. Don't do things alone.
Yeah.
Try to get as much help and as much input as you can, because sometimes a different perspective helps shape your project. So, that's what
So just a follow-up questions to this. Were there any existing evidence as to research that have been carried out in this particular field, right? What was your literature background like?
So there wasn't that many. It's not as rich. The literature is not as rich as many other projects. It's like a fairly recent area of research. But most of the systems use either RGB streams or key point-based streams. That was one of the research gaps we cited in our paper. Yeah. So that was why we decided to use that multimodal approach. So we took the strengths of RGB streams and we took the strengths of key point streams and we combined them to build a more robust and reliable system.
That's very good. That's very good.
That was our contribution to the literature.
That's very good, yeah. Thank you so much. So that brings us to our next question. So how has this project shaped your future career aspirations in AI and data science?
Yeah, to be honest,
what's the end goal?
To be honest, it made me realize that even more, I want to dedicate myself to AI for good.
Wow.
AI for social impact. In a world where you see many dumb and sad applications for AI, you see it with deepfakes. You see it with the things people use AI to do online, fake news and terrible things like that. Even more so than before, I want to use AI for good. I want to use AI to impact lives.
Interesting.
I want to use AI to change lives. I want to make impact. I want to help marginalized groups. I want to help marginalized groups like deaf people.
Make their life easy.
Do you understand? Make things more accessible, make tech more accessible, make it more inclusive. You understand? So just even more so than before, I want to dedicate myself to AI for good. So
that's good. So that brings us to our last but not the least question. And we'd like to know, I guess the time allotted for this project was limited, and there were things that you would have done if you had more time.
Yeah.
So let's imagine that you have unlimited time and resources. What other areas could you explore? How could you expand this project?
So if I had more time, we would want to fine-tune our systems, because we have a module for sign detection.
Yeah.
We have a module that reverse engineers that detection to create signs as well. So if a user signed, we want to be able to sign back to them. So that's what makes it end-to-end. That's what makes it fully interactive. So if we had limited time, we would improve the data set we had. We would collect better data sets. We would collect more varied data sets to make our system more inclusive, to make our system more robust, to make our system detect signs better and produce more well-animated signs. And that's another thing too. We want to improve the animation quality of the output signs. When we sign back to users, what's the quality? How human-like does it look? How fluid are the transitions? How fluid are the signs and all of that? How comprehensive is it? So those are the things we would want to work on with more time on the project. So
that's very interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure having you here, and really appreciate you being here. I wish you all the best in your future career and endeavors. Thank you so much.
All right.